There we are live.
Nervous?
All right. Let me go on Miami Mike Radio as well so that we are ready, Freddy. All right, here we go. Connecting. All righty. Happy Tuesday. You guys are tuned in to Real Talk with Karen Stacy. We are live on MiamiMikeRadio.com, and we are live like everywhere on social media. We're live on the Facebook group, the Facebook page, personal page, Twitch, YouTube, Periscope.
Everywhere.
I think I named them all. I don't even know, but that sounds about right. And joining me this evening are these two handsome gentlemen. Right here to, I don't know which side they are on, my right or my left at this point. So guys, you got to say hi to everybody.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's up? I'm with Master J. This is Sergio. How you doing, everybody?
What's going on, everybody? Good evening. Good evening.
Welcome, Sergio.
Yes, they're just the Karen Stacy show. They're not like, they don't have names. No, but I have it on the ticker on the bottom so you guys can see who it is. There we go. We got Sergio and we got Master J. And for anybody that is tuning in, some people on the comments, I can see your names and other people I can't. So, somebody just wrote, hey, long time no see, but it just comes up Facebook user. Somebody else said, good evening. I'll give you an example just so you can see here. Okay. But if you allow access, then we can see your name. See here. So you just got
to cool. Yeah, I like that.
StreamYard.com/Facebook, and we will be able to see your name if you are watching on Facebook. So just an FYI, we may not be, if we don't know your name, it's because it's not showing for us.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So now you guys get to help me read because, first of all, I'm blind. I can't see what my glasses on.
All right, let's see what we got. Lisa,
I can't see what them on, off.
We got Brian Daltrey. We got a lot of people coming on now.
You can't see either.
Captain George McCarthy.
Georgie, you know where he is? Sergio, he's in Dublin, Ireland.
Oh my God.
Welcome.
It's like I don't know, it's 4 hours, so 8, 9, 10, 11. It's like 12 o'clock there.
Carmela's on there.
Yes, my Carmela. I see Kathy. I see the Princess. I see Savion. I see a lot of people joining us. Thank you so much for joining in. Again, you guys, if we don't give you a shout out, it's not because we don't love you. It's just because we are
Samantha, what's up?
Rocking and rolling. How do I just got to find where I'm at here so I can remove that comment so we're not looking at it the entire time. Okay, here we go. All right. So, gentlemen,
let's start.
What's going on? What's going on?
I'm with the amazing Master J, and I'm my name is Louis.
Louis Love.
Louis Love in the house.
Yeah, we're here, baby. We're here. Listen, I just want to say, Karen, thanks for doing this because
yes, thank you for having us.
People are quarantined, and it's something to look forward to. You know, it's just amazing, keeping entertained. We're here. You guys in your living room, wherever, in your house. So it's really awesome to be on. It's really good.
I know. It's like we're socializing, right?
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah. Really
oh my goodness. I know. Well, this is what I do. I put everybody on the spot when they come on the show. So the first question I ask them, and you know what? I guess I'll hit Sergio up first. And now it's not fair because Master J got 8 minutes to think about this. But I always ask the question, who are you?
What?
Yeah, so it's such a simple question, right? Who are you? So Sergio, who are you? I'm tuning in. I live under a rock. Who are you?
Okay, I've been doing the freestyle business since 18 years old, and I've been doing music since I was a kid. Loving the Freeze in 1988. That shows you my age. I've been in 91. I did In Out of Love. I worked with Anna Morano. I worked with Collage. I worked with Old School Brothers. I worked with Andrew K Records. I know people know Andrew K Records on YouTube is also me. Freestyle. It was a lot of years in doing the music. I was supposed to be Actually, NSYNC asked me to be with them in the 90s, I think early 89, 89. But I declined from NSYNC because the owner was a little too aggressive with me.
Aggressive?
Yeah, like he was just you lost it.
No, you
Oh, I see. Okay, we shut that off. He's right. It was echoing. My phone was echoing.
Oh.
I want to say hello, everybody out there, and I'm glad to be on. I'm on the show. Finally, I'm on the show. I called you during the other show with like Oni, is it? I did it on purpose.
You were being Scoochie Magoo.
I did it on purpose. I just did it for drama. And I know last week Ricky Stellar was on. He did a great job.
Yep.
He's a good guy.
We had fun, indeed. I know he has a show on tonight too. So our listeners are probably like switching back and forth between all the shows tonight. There's a lot of there's not normally a lot of great entertainment on Tuesday nights, but we got a little competition tonight.
And I heard you're going to have a lot of other people coming on your show. So.
Yeah. You know what? We're having fun. We're here each and every Tuesday at 8 p.m. We're here. We're having fun. And yes, so you did my show once, Sergio, when I was in Long Island, and our friend Vinny Dice, and you were there that night, and you came over and you were hanging with us for a few minutes during the show, right? Remember?
Yeah, I remember that. It was fun. Yeah. Vinny Dice, hilarious.
Yeah, Vinny Dice, I love him.
Yeah, it was our Chow Baby in Massapequa.
Yeah, we had fun. That was an interesting thing. So before we continue on that, Master J,
what's going on?
You?
Well, I'm DJ Master J. Go by. I'm a freestyle DJ. Been working with the freestyle artists a long time. I DJ in a lot of clubs. I did 1018, Studio 54, Roseland. I started really DJing, I actually started playing with turntables when I was like 9 years old. And then I got into DJing when I was 15, 16 years old back in Brooklyn. And then I started
in the house.
Yeah, Brooklyn, Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. And, I just started getting into the freestyle business and doing shows, promoting shows. And I did a lot of shows, a couple of shows I did in Aura. I worked very closely with Sal Patello from Fever Records, which he's one of like my mentor.
Mm-hmm.
We worked very close together. We did a couple of shows in Aura. I had Sergio. I was the first one that brung out to EXO in 15 years. EXO,
Number the show. This was Noel.
This was our show we did. And EXO, I brought out EXO that was the first one I brought out EXO in 15 years.
Yeah, Noel had a hell of a year this year, right? Sending him much love. I saw some posts that I think he's doing well finally.
He's doing better.
Yeah.
So, I got into the business. I started to manage Sergio. I started doing a little work with Tonasia, Borico Posse. So I've been around in the business a while. I love it. This is my dream to do it, and I'm doing it. Yeah,
well, listen, nothing better than than doing your dream, right? And they say if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life.
Exactly. So
Tonasia happened to be a dear friend of mine as well. Actually, that was the first night I met Sergio, because Tonasia was back on the scene. This was years ago. And I said, come on, let's go. We got to go start making connections. And, one of the DJs that was there, and Sergio was actually presenting Jenny Costa with an award that night. And Vinny Dice was there. Everybody was doing that. And so that's when I met that whole motley crew.
That was back in Aura.
Yeah, it was.
Actually, after I had my show in Aura, I had my show in Aura. The last show I did in Aura was back in March. We did Freestyle Mania 2.
This like the March, like the yonder years when we used to go out March, like as in a year from okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've been working. I know Tonasia for years. I know Tonasia back. Wow, forget about it. I can't even think when the last time, when I first met him.
Yeah.
It was a very long time ago. Me and Sergio been together 8 years now? About 8 years we've been working together. So I've been around in the business, and it's a tricky business, put it that way. Very tricky.
And most freestyle people honestly have been around, for decades, right? Because, this hit it hard in like the 80s, mid 80s, right? So now, we're 2021. So, it's like dating me and making me feel very, very old. But so I just saw, hold on a second, a question on Facebook for Master J. When did you work at Roseland? Did you go by Baby J?
No, I didn't go by Baby J. I always went by DJ Master J. Back in Roseland, I used to hang out in there, and then I got into DJ. I DJ a couple of nights in there. Was not the steady DJ. And then I was always hanging out with Lil Louis Vega in Studio 54. So I wasn't like really a steady DJ in none of the nightclubs out there, but they had me as a guest DJ or like taking somebody's spot once in a while. So I really, my main goal was to get into the business and also to promote and do shows. And so but I still DJ to today. I still DJ locally where I live, Long Island, and also I do private parties. So I still DJ, but as everybody knows, the pandemic shut down everything. So we haven't been DJing almost a year already. So
yeah, we're not going in and out of nothing now.
Nah, nothing.
We're stuck, God damn it. And it's so true. I mean, this has had such an impact on, everybody, right? Because, not only are we going crazy because we can't do anything, but we're going crazy because, the people that are in the business, like everybody got to eat, and it's difficult, right? I mean, Sergio, when we were talking, how many shows were canceled for you?
Well, about 3 shows. The virus came in March, right?
March, yeah.
Right.
I was booked from March and March 3rd, March 10th. I had a few good shows, good paying shows. They were all dropped. I had 3 shows I lost. You're talking about a lot of money, and I feel bad for these artists. George Lamont, Judy Torres. I mean, these guys, Cynthia, they were so busy, and they were making at least $10,000 a week. I would say easy. Yeah. And now they got. I don't know what they're doing. I have no clue how they're surviving. They might have put money away, hopefully, but a lot of these people you need day jobs, and thank God I have a day job because I would be screwed. I mean, I can't. The show money was just like extra pocket money, really.
Right. And do you want to tell everybody what your alter ego does? What do you do during the day?
I was a part owner of a gym. They closed me down, and now I'm a physical therapy assistant. So I'm doing that. I had the license, and thank God I had it because I didn't know I was ever going to use it, but I'm using it now.
Whoa, easy. Yeah. Everybody's safe.
Camera. You're rocking over here, rocking the boat here.
I have that as a job now. I work 42 hours a week from 7 to 2. For now, but I think I'm going to keep it for a couple of years.
And what about you, Master J? Do you do something that keeps you busy and a roof over your head besides that? What?
Believe me, plenty. I do plenty. I work. I'm a custodian at high school, and also I work a security job. What else I do? And that's it. Basically, that keeps me busy.
Yeah, we used to do a lot of shows, DJ.
Well, yeah, the DJing business. You see, that was my side money for now because right now I'm doing custodial work at a high school, and also I'm doing a security job. So my day starts at 5 a.m. in the morning. I don't get home till like 11 o'clock at night. So my day is pretty booked.
Wow. So we're blessed to have you this evening.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
I took the night off to be with my brother over here too.
Oh, how cute is that?
Yeah.
Aw.
So, and you need some time for yourself.
This is
sometimes.
the new norm, man. It sucks.
That's the new normal now.
This is what people are walking around like this. It's horrible.
Yeah.
You have to.
I know, but for some people, I'm good with that. They should have a fucking mask. They should have a muzzle on. Never mind a mask.
It's like a thong. If you look at it, it's not.
Yeah.
What is it? Like a thong. There you go. Like Leave it to you, you freaking dog. Only you. I compare masks to condoms. That's my analogy because I think people use them similarly.
Yeah.
Seriously, that's my analogy. I always talk about that, on Coffee Talk. But I just want to, first of all, welcome everybody that is just tuning in to Real Talk with Karen Stacy. We are live with these 2 gentlemen in the freestyle world. We got Master J and we got Sergio. So what I would like you guys to do, please, is share the video for me. tag your friends. If you have any freestyle freaks, I know there are a lot of ladies out there that are crushing on Sergio, and I'm sure Master J too. So, you know,
where are they? Bring them on. Where are the girls? Come
yeah,
on.
there you go. Bring them on. Bring them on. Yeah. So, you know, share it out. I told everybody that, you know, you guys weren't so bad on the eyes, you know, so it wouldn't be such a hard show.
Yeah, I get a couple girls messaging me after this, like, hi. It's nice though. It's nice, you know. I like.
Did you guys share the videos on your pages right now?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay, just double checking. Sometimes people forget. Sergio, would you like to tell? No, I'll tell the fucking story. So let's see. So Sergio and I met. And then what happened? So you were doing a show up in my neck of the woods, right?
Up in Westchester.
Yeah. So
DJ Victorio's.
Yes, and then we had Tonaja was there, and you know everything, right?
Niobe.
So yes, and so I went. So Sergio was outside, and I went to walk outside to say hello to him. And I was like I went to say hello to him, and you know, ladies,
you almost got jumped.
Yeah, thank you. You know, ladies, this is for. Wait, let me take a second to talk to my ladies out there.
Right.
You know, when you get those freaking daggers, like they're like shooting laser beams through their freaking eyes right at you, right?
Well, I'll tell you what happened. You won't let me tell it.
Well, I'll let you tell it, but I'm just going to start off.
I'll tell you my side of the story.
You know what? You tell your side first, then I'll tell mine. Go ahead.
Well, it was a bunch of girls there. I think Lisa was there. This girl Jennifer was there. It was a bunch of nice, good people. We had a good time.
All right, we don't have to mention names, just in case they're watching. We don't have to shout them out.
Oh, I love them. I love Lisa.
Well, I don't like the girl that was a nasty bitch, so let's not mention her name.
Well,
so I'm sorry. I digress. Keep going.
There was one girl that was a little tipsy and I guess horny. I don't know what it was. But yeah, when you came over to talk to me, you came over, you look good, and they got jealous. Like, who is that? Who is that? I'm like, they were like so jealous that you were talking to me, and that's what happened. They were just so jealous, and I'm like, calm down, girls. I'm not going home with her. I'm not hanging out with her. You know, it was just that kind of thing. They were really like hating, and they didn't know who you were, and that's really what happened.
How do they not know who I am? Don't they know my name? I'm sorry. Do you know who I am?
Now
I'm Karen Stacy. I have my own talk show.
That's right. Look at you.
That's my joke. I always say that. No, but you know what? Here's the thing though, and this is the part that this is why sometimes like women need to check themselves before they wreck themselves, because what happened, now, would you say when I walked over to say hello to you, was I walking over to say hello to you? Was I like, sticking my tongue down your throat? Was I like grabbing your ass? What did I do?
Actually, wait a minute. You did grab my ass.
Yes.
No, I'm kidding around.
I walked over to you. Respectfully, like a lady, and I said, Sergio, how are you? Yeah. And I hugged you and we kissed on the cheek. So that is not cause for bitches to be standing there like they're gonna fucking jump you.
Well, you're good looking, I guess. I don't know.
That's not, thank you, but that doesn't hold water. I mean, if I walked over, and there are some women that will do that, and I did, I'm respectful. I didn't know. And that girl definitely, she thought she was your girl. Yeah, so well, I was like, like I said, and I said to you, I said, you know what? I'm going to go. I just wanted to say hello. I'm going back inside because I don't need this. And you were like, I don't even know what's going on. I don't know why this is happening. But that was the second time we saw each other. And I told you, you stay away from me. You're going to get me in trouble.
It was fun though. That was the good old days without, no viruses and doing shows, and it was fun. We're gonna bring him back. We're gonna come back. Hopefully, we'll see.
No, they will. We will see the light of day at some point. I don't know exactly when, but
the 2022 they're predicting in the fall, but we'll see.
Look, we all just got to be safe. We got to be careful. I think there is a way for us to try to socialize without like being on top of one another, so to speak. I think there's got to be a happy medium somewhere, because people cannot be expected to just like, melt away, and wilter away while like the world doesn't go, you know what I mean? So I think it will happen. I hope. What are you doing? What are you guys doing over there? You look very busy with your hands. What are you doing?
Nothing.
I don't trust you. So let's see. So now what's your deal? Master J, are you single, married, otherwise what?
I'm married.
You're married. Okay.
Yeah.
Children?
Yeah, 3 boys.
You didn't watch a lot of TV, I guess. Okay.
Good.
Good.
No. This was for my previous one.
Okay. So this is second marriage.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, my boys are old. They're 26, 27, 27.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And now, Sergio, what's your deal? I mean, I'm afraid to ask, but what's your deal?
Well, I was separated. Now I'm getting divorced. I'm finalizing divorce, and I have 2 kids. I have a 6-year-old and an 11-year-old girl, and it's been a tough ride. It's 14 years I was married. Now I'm alone and single, but I'm dating, but I don't. We'll see what happens.
Well, let me ask you this: I talk about this a lot on my show. We talked about dating like forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? All right, let's pretend
Let's
the
talk,
world. Let's back up.
Real talk. Come on.
Let's pretend the world was spinning. So let's go back to the yonder years before we had to go outside and suit up before we could leave the house. So in the yonder years, let's call it, I don't know, a year ago, were you dating then, or is that too, like, I don't know how long you've been single and having women stalking you and all that stuff. What's the time frame, Serge?
That's hard to tell. I mean, with me, it's difficult, and I'm not really picky. I don't have a certain type. I just want, respect and have somebody nice, really. And it's so hard. I mean, I don't know. I meet girls. I go to supermarkets and I meet girls talk to me, Like, I don't need the music business to meet people, and I'd rather not, because they're not fans. I'd rather them just not know who I am. The other day I was in Stop and Shop and somebody's like, hey, but that's, but
hey, nice bananas.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, it's hard because because somebody's good looking or you don't connect. There's got to be some kind of chemistry there, and it's just very difficult. Dating is so hard. I think it's probably better off being friends first and then find out what's going on. I mean, from the beginning when you have the butterflies in your stomach, when you have that butterflies feeling, that's really when the butterflies.
Yeah.
Too.
That's an awesome feeling, right? It's not a feeling
Are they gonna call me? That kind of thing.
Yeah, it's not. And remember when we actually used to have to go home to get the phone call?
Yeah. But to me,
remember that?
I'm not used to, like, when I was younger, I was always like, famous a little bit, freestyle. So when I used to call girls, like, oh my God, it's Sergio. I can't believe it's Sergio.
Right.
I'm used to that. Now I'm like, hi, I'm busy. I'll call you back. I'm like, what? I got to take you out to dinner? Like I
got to work for that ass?
Exactly. So it kind of screws your head up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay, this is the norm. The normal life is you got to go out and, dating and go to bars. And, I don't like bars. I hate drinking. So I'm like a boring guy. So I don't really drink. People are like, how come you don't drink? I just don't. I used to own a gym. So I'm into training and I drink milk. But,
I guess it does a body good. Let's see that body. Let me see. No, I'm kidding.
All right, let's go.
I'm known for feeling up arms, just so you know.
Oh, really? Here you go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Touch it.
I am. Sometimes, I get a little, those look pretty nice to me, I mean,
the guns, right? The guns.
I would definitely feel up your arms, that really, like, the innocent arm feel. That's what I do.
Are you flirting with me?
No, not at all. I don't flirt with anybody.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm just, friendly.
Okay.
Actually, I'm really not. I'm really a bitch, but it's all good. You've seen me out, so I think you already know the answer to that one. But in terms of, so now let's talk about that though. So let's I got to get in here because you're like the little, like, you're the man, right? Because everybody, all the women, I mean, there's like a couple of the freestyle artists that, like the women go crazy over, right? And I think, you may be one of them.
Yes, Suave, me.
Suave, yeah. I mean, everybody's panties go on the stage when he comes on. I see you always had an entourage,
Yeah.
you know, whenever you were.
I try to keep it professional because I don't want problems with anybody, because most guys are jealous, and I've done shows where women started, and guys get pissed off. I see them, they walk off, they take their girlfriend and they go, let's get out of here. I try not to flirt with anybody when I'm out doing shows, so keep it professional.
You're a flirt. What, are you kidding me?
Well, I like flirting. Yeah, I think it's healthy. Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna say no.
It's healthy if you don't get punched in the face by the girl's boyfriend.
No, I don't mean that.
It's not healthy, and it's bad for your health.
Well, nobody's punch me in the face, but I mean, it depends. It depends. Really depends. I don't know. I'm very picky, so I don't know. I'm not going to do a show and go home with somebody. It doesn't work for me.
Wait a second. In the beginning of the show, you said, I don't know. I'm not picky. I don't know why. And now you just said you were very picky.
That's true. I contradicted myself. I'm thinking in light of the shows. Like, I wouldn't, I know artists that actually would go home and have a hotel ready. And, I ain't saying anything, but I've seen it. I'm in the business.
Hello. They're on their knees in the back room in the freaking dressing room.
I've seen artists have their hotel booked and they're ready. They're married and they have girls ready. It's all lined up. Listen, it's all good. It's all good. But I haven't really done that, to be honest with you. I might have been bad when I was 25, 26, when I went on tour.
Might have.
Yeah, I was bad. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now you're fessing up.
Mm-hmm. When I was younger, I did some bad stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely. It's, you got to get out of your system. And when you do, after that, you realize it's it. You're done. You're done with it.
Yeah, huh? I can tell how done you are with it.
No, I am. I'm pretty done. Yeah, I'm pretty done.
Mm-hmm.
She's like psychiatrist here.
Yes, very interesting. And how does that make you feel, Sergio?
Yeah, exactly. Oh.
That's what therapists say to you. You tell them something like, my mother just died. And how does that make you feel?
Yeah.
Really?
Hello. Yeah, stupid.
How does it make me feel? Oh, wonderful. So, I'm just breaking your stones, but, pretty funny. So for anybody that is just tuning in, because I'm seeing some of the comments, but I'm trying to listen to you at the same time. So I'm not reading the comments, but I saw somebody said
Sergio was
that I don't know who he is, but he's handsome. So this is Sergio. He's a freestyle artist. And next to him is Master J. I screwed up your name like 3,700 times when I was promoing for this. I'm like, Mixed Master. I'm like, what the frig is his name? And I was like, can't I just call him John? Because I was like all confused. I could not remember his name. Everybody laughed.
Call me John. I'll let you call me John.
Thank you. Everybody laughed at me because every time I know Sergio because it's Sergio, and then I'm like, God damn it! I'm like, what is his freaking name? I'm like, Mix Master J. That's not his name. It was funny. So I'm terrible with names. So don't mind me. That's why.
Karen, you're Italian?
By injection.
You're Jewish.
I am not religious. I am from Russian descent.
Oh, wow. Cool. Oh, okay. That's people want to know. That's awesome.
No, you want to know.
Yeah, of course.
The inquiring minds wants to know.
Yeah, inquiring minds want to know for sure. Because he's trying to switch it because he's like, all right, I'm in the hot seat now. Let me move this over and put her in the hot seat. Not a fucking chance, kid. They don't call this the Karen Stacy show for nothing. No, all good. But yeah, I'm glad that we finally got a chance to do this. We did talk about doing this, but you never got back to me because you were too busy, not doing.
I called you when you're doing Oni, nice guy.
Oni.
Very nice guy, yeah, very nice guy. Oni, yeah.
Yes, I know. You did that, except
I did it on purpose, yeah.
Right, but the thing is, you got to call me like, I don't know, 6 months ago when you called me and told me you wanted to do the show. I'm like, all right, give me a date. Yeah, I'll get back to you. Johnny next month, not Johnny next year. So then you got back.
I always do that. I have commitment issues, but
not you, John.
No, I know what you're talking about.
I do that to girls. I said, let's go on a date, and I cancel last minute.
You got committed. Oh, that's great. Okay, everybody, just in case you weren't aware, if Sergio asks you out, make sure you got a backup plan because he may call you at the last minute and cancel.
That's right.
But do you call and cancel though, or do you stand them up?
No, I call and say I'm not going to make it tonight.
When do you call?
It depends. Probably a few hours before.
So they're like already dressed and ready.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you, they want you more, but some of them don't. Some of them give you a Windows. Like if you don't go for that Windows, that's it. They're done with you. You know?
So wait, let me just back up a second. Okay. So let's say you and you asked me out on a date, right? So now I got to make sure I got somebody to watch my kid.
Yeah. Oh, that's the whole thing. Yeah, I've done that.
I got to make sure I got the right outfit so that you're not fucking paying attention to all the other women that are trying to mess with you. We got, okay, so now there's preparation. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure the hair gets done. We got
babysitter, right?
All of these things get done. And now, if you called me an hour or two before and canceled on me, your balls would be like preserved in like a jar in the snow outside because I would kill you.
I know, you're right. I wouldn't do that to you, though.
Oh, to me, but to somebody else, you would. You wouldn't.
You know what it is?
You would know that your balls would be in a jar outside. That's why you wouldn't do it to me.
Are you Jeffrey Dahmer?
Elena Bobbitt.
Yeah. Oh, that's worse.
Wayne Bobbitt. That's way worse.
No, just kidding. But no, I mean, you can't, Serge. You can't do that. That's not nice.
No, I stopped it. I'm done. I'm a nice guy.
I don't believe you.
I'm a nice guy. I'm into my music. I'm into my life now. Want to hear some tunes?
Yeah.
Want to hear some tunes? No.
Sure. Let's go.
Yeah, it's a couple of bars. It's entertaining. Quick.
Play it up some. Listen, guys, we're not going to do, like, we're going to just give you guys a tease because Sergio certainly is a tease. And we want to make sure that Facebook doesn't boot us off.
Yeah, we're going to, the first song I'm going to play for you guys is called Love on a Freeze.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah, we're going to do Love on a Freeze. Yeah, that's really quick. It's a really quick.
Quick, 20 seconds.
20 seconds. Just a couple more.
Don't know what to do. This is my first record.
Let's hear it. You can put it up a little bit.
What about the chorus? Huh? The chorus. Oh, it is the chorus. That's the chorus. I'll put the other one on. That's chopped. Just a little tease, you know.
Now we're gonna do hold on. Have a stand up is better because it's
it's hard on the
chair.
Nah, you're good. Yeah, that's even better, John. We hear you even better too.
Okay. The next song I'm gonna put on is from the old school brothers.
It's a Kiss remake, but you gotta go forward. So you gotta go on the vocal when you get booted off. Yeah, it's the chorus. That's it. That's good.
Ain't that a bitch? This is his song, and we got to worry about copyright infringement.
Yeah, I know. Just put it on, baby. Was made for loving you, baby. You were made for loving me. I can't get enough of you, baby. Enough of me. That's good. Get out of love, quick.
That's one of my favorites, by the way. I love that.
It's a Kiss remake, actually. I did it with Critique BMG with Adam Morano in Philly.
I'm gonna set this one up quick.
Just gotta set it up.
Yeah.
All right, Master J doing some things while Master J is getting it all hooked up. For everybody that is tuned in tonight, thank you so much. I know you guys are commenting. I apologize if we are not reading the comments. For anybody that is just tuning in and is like, who the hell are these people? This is Sergio. He's a freestyle artist. And we got Master J back there on the ones and twos.
Wanted to be with you. I was scared to let you know. I know the time is right. Feel it's night. Understand my feelings. I try to tell you now.
Yeah, keep on.
So I'm gonna get booted off.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
No?
Get to the chorus.
Get to the chorus, exactly. All my life I was searching for someone. Now I stand so strong and say goodbye. Got me to need you, but you're raining out. Whoa, girl, must I wait for you? Tell me why.
live. That's live.
Yeah. All right, good.
Not only is that live, but there is no mic
Yes,
that
right.
is filtering anything.
right.
That is a cappella.
Thank you.
Here's
Thank you.
another one.
You
Here's
know
another
the
one really
acapellas,
quick.
huh?
Here's another one really quick.
Why can't you see me? Oh, this is good, dude. I told you I was in love with you. I only can't live without you. Another night. Yeah. I can't live without you, girl.
And you guys want to know why he gets all the ladies.
Without you. That's good. What do you think of that?
I said, and everybody wants to know why you get all the ladies.
Well, singing has always been the powerful thing, you know. It's like because it's like romantic. If I was a girl, I'd fuck a singer. I was only kidding around.
Yeah, okay. That's real talk right there.
Yeah,
It's all
exactly.
good.
That's what you gotta say.
But now let's talk about that for a second. Where did that come from? Like, how did you learn how to sing?
That's funny because I was 5 years old. My father had a Mustang in 1970s. I was in the backs to singing. My father's like, this guy's gonna be a singer. So I was originally a drummer, but my father said, fuck the drums. Just go to the front. At 7 years old, I started singing. And, you know, but I used to sing, freestyle was something different for me. I was singing R&B, you know.
How did you learn how to sing though? Did you have any type of training? What was your, your mentor?
I sung in churches. I sung in Glendale Church in Brooklyn for a lot of wise guys that owned them. I was originally from the Howard Beach label, Wise Guy label. So I was affiliated a lot with the mob. I'm going to be honest.
And so did they so what happened? They hold the gun to your head and said, you better go to church and sing it?
Actually, that did happen. It's funny you're saying that. Yeah,
oh, God.
I started working with, you're joking, right? It's actually true. Yeah, I was at Zachary's and I came out with a new record and I wanted to get away from the Howard Beach label and they did put a gun to my head. Yes, they said, give me $15,000 or we're going to kill you. So I gave them the $15,000. It was Peter Gotti Jr. label. It was a lot of wise guys involved. Howard Beach label, Mix Records. People don't know that, and then I got away from that, and I ended up in Jersey with the Salerno brothers. So the same thing. It's a lot. You know, the business is. That's funny. Like they got brighter, right? It's that's how I started. Unfortunately, you know, but I have nothing against anybody, and you know, it worked for me, and then we just started doing freestyle, and then but the voice singing. Like I auditioned for The Voice, the show The Voice. People don't know that.
Okay. But my point is, so you just started when you were 5 years old, you just sang in the shower and then you sang in the choir. You had no type of
I was a church singer.
Training, but you had no type of voice training.
I didn't think I needed. I'm not being cocky. I was born with voice. Yeah. Like I could sing anything. I'd be like, oh, say, can you see? You know what I mean? Like I just have but I'm not,
That's the hardest song
like Lady Gaga did
ever sing, because there are so many octaves and notes in that. If you can sing that, you're like,
I don't look like a singer. I think more I look like Anthony Barbito. I look like an Italian pizzeria guy working at a pizzeria. I don't know.
Can you cook?
So I open my mouth like, whoa, where's that coming from? How you doing?
Can you cook?
Yeah, I cook good pasta, good spaghetti. Yeah, actually good cook. Yeah. I'll make you a meal. I'll make you a meal.
If all else fails, you could start making pizzas.
Well, I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, not the goal, right? But yeah.
No, not the goal, no.
So you've been singing for basically your entire life.
Well, the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC approached me. A lot of people approached me. Yeah, they did actually. Lou J. Pearlman was, I don't know, he passed away. He was a pedophile, a boy pedophile. I went to his house in Bay Terrace. He had a condo in Florida, and he had a condo in Bay Terrace Bay Club. I went to his house, and he hit on me, and I'm not gay, so if I was, I'd probably be more famous than I ever was. I think, to be honest with you.
It's not who you know; it's who you blow.
That's right.
You say it all the time.
That does. I know a lot of artists that actually, slept their way up. Gay guys, straight guys, women. Yeah, listen, I'm in the business. I know whatever it takes. I know guys. I know people, women that sleep with guys and not become famous. So
that sucks.
But you know what I think? I also think if you're talented, you don't have to do that.
You also think what?
If you're talented, you don't have to do that.
You know what?
Yeah, I know. See,
you know what? that's a hard thing. Okay. So like my background, I've been in the theater my whole life, and the casting couch was real.
I know.
Um,
Weinstein.
Right. I mean, but it's been real for, a long time, right? And it was just part of the business. Now, I didn't go that route in the business, but my mom.
Jersey Jimmy's watching. I'm sorry, Jersey Jimmy.
Oh, cool. My mom was a dancer. So I'm going back. So my mother used to tell me about these stories of these girls that got the lead parts and all of that. And, they were banging choreographer or whatever. Right. Or the choreographer brought you in.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it was kind of like, and either you did it and you got the role
or not,
or you didn't. So I don't know if I believe that if you're talented, I mean, I don't think you should have to do that, period. And I would definitely, tell somebody to go fuck themselves, 6 weeks from fucking Tuesday, because I wouldn't do that. But that's me. But you know what? If you can, and you can get what you want.
Absolutely. If it works, it works.
I mean, who are you to judge? Like, fuck it. If you can fuck your way up, why not?
I'm not judging.
I mean, I'm just saying.
That's the whole thing.
Look, I always say to each his own. Everybody does what works for them. Some people, look, what's the difference? What about the girls that are like, 20 years old and they're banging, they're with like an 80-year-old guy. And you know what? They're as happy as shit because they do whatever, they got to give it up every so often. And that's it. And you know what? They're living the life they wanted to. So who are you to judge anybody one way or another? Like, God bless them. If they got that, then great. So it's kind of the same thing, I think, in the business is, people, unfortunately, it is a very cutthroat world when it comes to this business in particular. Right?
Oh, yeah. Of course, hell yeah.
So it's really about who you know, and then sometimes about who you blow. So, but I'm serious though. And so, you know what? There are people and they do it and they get where they want to go. Is it wrong? Is it right? Well, I mean, if it's wrong, if it's wrong for you, if it's not, then, like that's my feeling on it. I don't put nothing past anybody. You do what makes it work, for you. That's my, that's my thing. So if you fuck your way up to the top and you get to the top, my father always told me the ends justify the means. So as long as you get what you want, I mean, how many people walk over you to get to what they want? Right?
A lot of people need that light.
Right. So, or they befriend you and then they, right? Well, it's your best friend and they want to, they get to know everybody, right?
Yeah, I've done
that. They get in the scene.
Yeah, I had friends that used to go to clubs with me and just because I was so popular and then just,
And then you hear they were talking shit about you afterwards.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best part. The best part is when you bring somebody in, right? So like even for yourself, Master J, being a DJ and everything, now maybe you bring somebody in, you got like, a mentor or, you're mentoring somebody or whatever. You teach this person, the trade, you introduce them to people in the, in the business, and then they go and take the freaking job because they go to your person and they get the job before you, over you.
No, that happens. That happens a lot in the business.
Can't beat that number.
Happens a lot because you try to be the nice guy, but sometimes they say you can't be too nice, and sometimes you are too nice and they try to walk all over you, and they try to stiff you a lot, and that's not right. My thing is I always say is, there's enough food for everybody to eat. If everybody shares the pot, everybody be eating together. But there's a lot of people that are greedy and they stick to themselves and they're not splitting nothing with nobody else.
Yeah. And I talk about that all the time, even just like something this simple, like, on the social media pages and stuff. There are so many talented people that are doing live shows and everything else. If everybody would just support one another, instead of trying to up one, I think it would just be such a better, place, I mean, and that's what we try to do. Like, I try to spread that where, you know what, like you said, there's enough food for everybody. So you don't need to pull the food out of somebody else's mouth so that you can make sure that you
I'm going to tell you something right now. I do a talk show also. I got my own radio station also.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I do my show, my radio station is Master J Radio. That's I got the app and everything. I do my shows. I was one of the first DJs that went live on Facebook Live to do a show.
Okay.
And I got over my ratings were over 26,000 views a show.
Okay.
And what happened was he started doing it, they started doing it, everybody started doing it. Okay. To Facebook caught up to everybody, they started booting people off. But the thing is I never was jealous about nobody. I was always promoting people on my show, helping people out on my show. And you know what? And when it came to me, everybody turned their back and said, you know what? That's up to you. You're gonna do what you have to do. So I still do my radio show. I still talk. I do my talk show. I do my podcasting. I do all that stuff. So, but my thing is, I like to what they call is like cross training with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like
cross post.
Yes. So cross promote each other, and cross training also is you call me up and say, look, what do you think about this? I did that for people. A family in Connecticut, they want to start their own radio show, and I told them how to do it. I never heard from them again. And that's kind of like fucked up because of me, I gave you a good tips and you didn't even give me a thank you or nothing.
You know what I feel about that though? I understand exactly how you feel, but the way I feel about that is I think the universe takes care of us.
Yeah.
And I think that you keep putting out good and positive out there, it's going to come back to you. You may not see it immediately, and maybe you don't see it the same way because unfortunately, the only way to see it instantly is that cutthroat, right? Where you're literally like, taking the food out of someone else's mouth in order to get there, right? Yes. So I do believe it comes back. So even though you never heard from that person, those people per se in Connecticut, that good that you put out there in the world is definitely coming back to you. And the fact that you've been in the business as long as you have, is indicative of the fact that you are doing something right. Right. So
of course. Yes.
Unfortunately, there are haters everywhere. And I always talk about this on my shows. There are the givers and there are the takers, and the takers always find the givers. So you're a giver, and people will take as much as you're willing to offer. Yes. And then once they get full, they make sure you're empty, and then they leave.
Yeah. No, that's true. That's true. But when I go to places that I know people don't like me, I always wear my famous shirt. Haters make me famous. So a lot of people get pissed off because I put that shirt on and I walk in, but I don't care.
You know what? You have to. I talk about it all the time. You know how many things I hear like, oh, that voice, and oh, she wears those glasses, and that. Then don't fucking watch.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not holding a gun to your head. And you know what? Those are the people that never miss a show. Those are your best fucking fans right there. The ones that are hating on you.
No, that's 100% true.
There's some people actually watching, but they're just watching, but they don't say anything.
Oh, let me tell you something. I've learned that a lot of people are watching, and you never know who they are. And then it's amazing when you find out. And you know why they're watching? Because they want to see how far you're going to go.
Yeah, exactly.
So you know what? I hope they're all having some fucking popcorn. Don't choke on it.
I know.
Yes, exactly.
I'm sorry. Yeah. See, there we go. Real talk. There goes bitch Karen. I can't help it. Sometimes I'm like,
amazing.
That's it.
Because that's just not, it's not
good personality. You're just good at it.
Well, you know what? I call it like it is. You know, I just don't like when people are that way. Look at the country. We're so divided. And this is the way everybody is now. They're just, everybody won't fucking hate everybody. Everybody wants to be right. Everybody wants to be wrong. I'm right.
I'm getting the
Who
laugh.
said? Who said? Who makes you right and who makes me wrong? Like, can't we just agree to disagree? You know, I mean, it's just, I don't know. It gets very frustrating to me. And then, of course, the fact that, you know, you can't go out and date. You can't even put that energy somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, exactly.
All right, so
There's a lot of pent up stuff going on. Well, you're married, so, you know.
No, but I still go out. I still go traveling and stuff like that. You know, thank God my wife is not a type of person like that doesn't trust me or anything like that. So, but
well, hopefully you haven't given her reason to, right?
No. Listen, we go do our shows, we come back home, and that's it. You know, we've been.
Yeah, stay away from him though, because he's got the entourage
I'm
on.
the other side of I'm on the other side of the place. Meet me at this time, Serge.
Uh-huh. Or you're gonna turn into a pumpkin.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's definitely difficult, but you know what? That's a really great topic. So, going back to that night when the girls wanted to freaking jump me because I was breathing, what is it like in the industry, in the business, trying to have a relationship? You know, I mean, are you able, you just said to me, Master J, that your wife isn't the jealous type. What, I mean, and I'm not trying to get personal, but I do anyway. But like, was your first wife not that way? And
no, she wasn't supportive of what I did. She wasn't supportive. Nothing I did, but I still, you know, I told her either you're with me or you're not with me, and that's when things went sour, and I had to do what I had to do for my goals and my feeling of what I wanted to do.
Absolutely. You know what? There is nothing worse. And I did a show. Actually, we did Coffee Talk a couple of days ago, and we were talking about support. And I was asking, do you support people, and do people support you? And it's so important to have support, because especially from the person that that you're sharing your life with, right? Yes. You want that support. You want them to say, you know, sometimes you need somebody to check you. I was on the phone last night with a dear friend of mine, and he kind of checked me, and he was just like, you know, maybe you can do this. And I was like, all right, you know, and I listened to him, but he was supporting me, but he was just trying to say to me, like, because, you know, I curse a lot. So he was trying to say to me, you know, maybe you could clean it up a little bit. I go, are you fucking kidding me? That's what my listeners appreciate, you know? Right. And so, you know, so he starts and he goes, come on, you know what I mean? You know, he wants me to clean it up or whatever. And I get it. It's not, you know, I mean, I think sometimes you need, you know, to say certain things because they have an impact, but I understood what he meant, but he was being supportive. So on the contrary, you have somebody that'll turn around and go, well, you know, how do you ever expect people to follow you? Look at the way you talk.
Yeah.
You know, I heard that. So, you know, what does
that come from? Talk, like you say, talk. Like
I know, I heard you.
But where does that come from? Like, are you doing that on purpose, or it's just coming out like that? Like talk. Is that what I'm saying?
That's how I talk.
Oh,
I pay attention, and that is how I talk.
Calm down.
I'm from the Bronx. I don't know. I don't know where this accent came from. I grew up in the Bronx.
You know, there it is. That's what it is.
I grew up when I was younger. I was with my Guidet girlfriend. And then through my high school years, I was with all my Puerto Rican friends.
That's it. There you go.
And then after that, I was with all my Italian friends. Like I have like a whole thing. So I don't know where it all came from, to be quite honest.
It comes out in that word, only one word. You say talk.
No, it's a lot of words. It just, you hear it more on that one. You know, I try sometimes, you know, and if I start talking fast, then forget about it. I lose it all. But if I slow down my words and I enunciate them, it sounds better. But
Did you go to college, Karen?
I'm sorry?
Are you a college graduate?
I am not a college graduate. I did go to some college, but I was a dancer, and I actually I was a dancer, and then
Dancing for what? Like,
I'm sorry.
What did you dance for? Like
So I was professionally trained ballet, jazz, modern, tap. My parents had a dance school. I was a teacher, so I went to performing arts high school. So yeah, I've been in the business, in the industry my whole life, drama, acting, and all of that. But so when I went to school, I did like drama, I did, and then I was doing kinesiology and biomechanics because I was doing personal training type of, I was in back in the day, we were aerobics instructors. So I used to do that, and I taught the wellness program at Montefiore Hospital. So I went to, I was doing that, but I never finished it because you're in that field, biomechanics and kinesiology. I think you remember Charlie Brown when like you would hear the teacher and she was like, wah, 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 wah. Well, that's what the teacher spoke like in my kinesiology and biomechanics class. I was like, the angle of what? Like, I'm trying to train people and now I got to do like, trigonometry. What are you kidding me?
He's killing me.
I'm listening to the story. He's laughing at me because I'm listening to your story.
I said we're gonna go on the show and I gotta get a word in. I said Karen's gonna dominate us. I knew it. She's gonna dominate us.
Dominate you? You have been Mr. Quiet.
He asked you a question. Now you answer the question.
I want to get in trouble. I'm
afraid to talk. It's good. Damn if you don't, damn if you do, right?
Thank you. Thank you. Fuck you, Sergio.
Oh, what? Holy shit. See?
All right, you know what?
All right, keep quiet for 5 minutes. Let's do
I'll take a break. Go ahead.
It's called a talk show. Let's keep quiet. Don't talk.
Handle it.
Go ahead, man.
You got really quiet, so I was trying to carry you.
I'm listening to your stories. I don't know.
Well, go with the story then.
No, I'm good. Good.
No. Oh, now you're good. I think you like to be.
I'll always lose with you. I can tell. Oh my God. Oh, Karen, I think we'll always lose with you. You always win the argument.
Well, then it would serve you right not to do it, jackass.
No, exactly.
Look, he's sweating.
He's getting hot flashes.
Jesus Christ.
But thank you, right, Master J? Did I not like answer the question he asked me?
You answered the question. It's a talk show, so we're always supposed to keep quiet.
And it's a talk show, so I'm going to talk. He's asking me a question. I'm not going to just go, like when I said to him, how long you been singing? Oh, since I'm 5.
Yeah. Like,
you want to elaborate? What's funny is when he's in his hyper mood, like he don't shut up. And now he's like mellow tonight.
Yeah.
He's not talking tonight. He got a little shy on me.
What do you want me to talk about? Let's talk. Real talk.
Well, you told me that you had all these things you wanted to talk about. I tried to talk to you about dating. You blew it off. I tried to talk to you about everything. You're blowing me off. So you know what? Find the topic.
So what do you think is going to happen to the freestyle industry with this coronavirus thing? You think we're done? We're dead?
Hell no.
Oh, hell no.
No.
Hell no.
So what's going to happen to the live shows?
Well, you know what? First of all, there's a lot of new music coming out, which you know.
And working with Noel too, so I don't know. We'll see.
You?
Well, Noel had his motorcycle accident. So
I know.
He's recovering now, but
I know. We sent him
Michael Kid Gomez, Metropolitan Records. Noel wrote the lyrics for me, and Michael has the song ready for me.
Yeah.
I just got to sing it, and I'm going to do it. I think right after this, it's ready to go. So.
Well, I mean, even in the studio, there's nobody there. It's just you and, so you can still, you can still do that without getting the cooties.
The problem with freestyle artists is when you do shows, people don't want to hear the new stuff. They want to hear the old stuff. I'm not putting anybody down for doing new records. That's great. It keeps you going. It keeps you alive. But I've seen artists go on stage and they're like falling asleep. And they want to hear the old stuff. They want to hear music that they were driving their Trans Am down Francis Lewis Boulevard, or they met their Marias at Zachary's and they met at Long Island somewhere, and in the Bronx, Brooklyn Pastels. All this music brings people back. Like a lot of people tell me that, oh, your record is when I met my wife in 1991 and I got married, and so that's what they want to hear. They don't want to hear none of my new stuff. They want to hear old music.
Well, you know what? I get that, but
We're
because
old school freestyle. There you
you
go.
got to do a little bit of both. But you know what? You have new stuff, and if your new stuff is as good as your old stuff, then you got to give them a little bit of that, and then you give them a little bit of that.
I
So
saw Brenda K. Star on stage, and she did a great job. And then when she did the new record, people were like, all right, when's the old stuff coming out? You know, when she did the old stuff, people was like, oh, crying, you know, but they didn't really care about the new records. They don't care. They really don't care.
well, I don't know that they don't care. I think it also has a lot to do with the way it's marketed. I think it also has a lot to do with
Because a lot of these freestyle artists are doing techno or like this thing, you know, they're out of their comfort zone.
element.
Yeah, I'm not going to criticize people, but I know a lot of artists that can't sing. I'm going to be honest with you.
Well, that's what, you know, like all the echoing and everything. That's what people like Master J fix with.
It's got to do a lot to do now with the new technology we have with the digital downloads and stuff like that also. Because people could just go to anywhere, just download it for free. And, you know, yeah, you there's some places you could buy it, but there's also some places that, like you go, if you're a subscriber to Apple Music, you could go download the song for free. You don't have to pay for it.
Yeah. Right.
Only if you download it on iTunes and you pay for it. But a lot of people have 95% of the people now either have Apple Music or anything on Android that plays music for free. You know, there's a lot of apps out now that do that.
Yeah.
And that's what's killing a lot of the sales on records.
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, I when Cynthia TKA and them came out with the new song, I bought the album. I supported it, and Judy was on that song also. I bought the album. I supported them. You know, so a lot of people should support the new music that's coming out, and you know, maybe the freestyle artists will make more new music and also have it blend in with the old music that they were singing back in the day. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's great. You have to incorporate both because, you know, like when you go to even just like a concert and you go to a concert, you know, you want to hear the songs like you said. I want to hear, you know, if I'll go to Fleetwood Mac, I want to hear all of her old shit because those were the songs that made me fall in love with her, right? So you definitely want that, but then the new stuff. So the problem with the new stuff is you got to keep doing it because the new will eventually become old, and then it will be welcomed and supported. So, you know, you got to kind of do a little bit of both. You know what I mean? So you got to interject a little bit, and you know, the stuff got to be good.
Yes, exactly. No, it's got to be that music that you're gonna get up and dance with is gonna make you feel like you want to get up and dance.
Yeah, exactly. Right. And then it's got to invoke something in you, right? The same way that the old songs invoke something in you.
Yeah.
But yes, we definitely want to hear what we know.
Yeah.
You know, but there are a lot of people that we want to hear new stuff. So as far as your question, Sergio.
Yes.
I don't think freestyle is going anywhere. As a matter of fact, I am impressed with the longevity that this you know genre has, you know, because I mean, and everybody that is in the business are like all our age, like they're not kids.
You have to also understand, you know, freestyle started from the Latinos.
Yes,
it's actually a Latino thing, and you know, I'm not Latino, so when me and Adam Moreno is Italian, he's Italian, I'm Middle Eastern, and you know, part Italian. So a lot of, you know, the freestyle has changed in the 90s, 95, 96, when Adam Moreno started getting the business. You know, Tony Moran was a big producer, and then Adam Moreno took over for a while. And the sound of freestyle changed. It went into more like Italians and, you know, more different type of fans. So, but it originally started from Latinos. If you weren't Latin, you could not touch freestyle. I think me and Adam Moreno are probably the only ones that are not Puerto Rican or Dominican or, I don't know. I mean, to be honest with you, because even teenagers have Spanish. You know. Yeah. I have no Spanish in me. You know, Adam Moreno is Italian. Deneen is Italian. You know, the Viper Metropolitan culture, you know, was all laissez-faire Italian. You know, that happened later. You know, it started becoming more Italian, and that's what happened. You know, in the beginning, in the early '88s, '87 was all Latinos, Dominicans, Latinos. Yep. And that's it. So for me to get in that business was hard. That's why, you know, we're like, oh, you know, you're not Puerto Rican? No, I'm not. actually. So, but I worked with Mark Anthony. I worked with Eddie Fuente. I worked with a lot of good people, and I got lucky. I went through the cracks, and that's what happened. But it was very hard to get in. It was very cliquey.
It's very hard to get in.
Say it's not. If you don't speak Spanish, you're not getting in. And a lot of people disagree with me. I know there's a lot of artists out there, but it's you agree with me?
Yeah.
It was a very, very like hip hop was. You're a white rapper. It's gonna be hard for you.
Because freestyle rolled over from the Latin hip hop.
Right, exactly.
Latin hip hop
from the streets, from
streets.
Boricua, from the Spanish Harlem, from a lot of these
Bronx.
A lot of these artists were very poor. They couldn't eat. So when they got a record deal, they didn't even look at the contract. They signed it. They just wanted to get the hell out of the projects. So a lot of these promoters screwed a lot of the artists. They never got paid.
Yeah, a lot
Well,
of
I got screwed in the beginning. I got screwed.
They
used to tell me there was a paid show, and it was actually, they told me it was free, but it wasn't. They were taking money behind my back. So I finally hired Michael Schwager, the guy who's doing Jersey Shore now, reality show. He was my manager, Tonej's manager as well. I signed with Premier Entertainment, and that protected me. So every show I had a booking. You have to have a booking agency. I mean, even the booking agency is going to screw you too, because sometimes they do a show and they don't tell you to cancel it. They take the deposit. Listen, I know I've been in this business a long time. So that takes care of his groceries.
Yeah.
But it's a cutthroat business.
Yeah.
So what happened towards the end? I just started promoting myself. I get screwed now. I'm like, I'll do a show, and then sometimes I don't get paid, and I leave. I'd walk out of the building. That happened to me recently.
Huh.
Some club in Long Island, Memories or something, and they're like, "Oh, we'll give you so and so money." So I got there, and the manager was like, "Sergio, we're not giving you this. We're going to give you $600." I'm like, "That's not the agreement. I'm not doing it for $600. I'm sorry. The agreement was $1,200." I walked out, and I feel bad because there was 150 fans there waiting for me to go on stage. So I lose. I lose because the fans are like, "I'm not going to his show." I did walk out. I did. I'm sorry I did that, and I remember the room was crowded with all my fans.
Yeah.
And I had to. I'm not getting paid. I'm not. Unfortunately, that manager that was yelling at me did die of COVID.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I heard about it. Yeah, he died. Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Happens. Yeah.
So interesting fact here, Georgie, who is in Dublin, Ireland, and I believe he's a DJ as well. He said, he's a freestyle freak, that much I know. According to a report over here, we stopped listening to new music at, what does that say? 33.
Yeah, probably right. Mark. What's his name? Mark?
Georgie
Mulcahy.
Yeah, I see it. I hear you, Mark.
I want to ask Georgie a question. He's a freestyle freak?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to ask him a question. What was the girl in the group TK? Who's the girl in the group TKA?
Freestyle is Ireland now, Sergio. I'll never die. Oh, I know it's probably bigger in certain states. It'll never die, and the freestyle will never die. I never said that. Freestyle will never die. It's just people want to hear the old music when you perform. They don't want to hear the music. That's what I was trying to clarify. Every time I do a show, they want to hear the old music.
Of course. But those are the things that made you who you are.
Will ever die. It's just a good decade.
Who said India?
He's right. He's good.
Who India?
He knows his stuff.
Ding, 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 ding. You won, Georgie. You won. Good job. I love India. That voice.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart.
Dancing on the Fire. That's my jam.
Yeah, Niobe has a great voice. She's an angel. Niobe has a great voice. Judy Torres all have great voices. I mean, these people, they when they first started, they didn't want to do freestyle. They didn't even know what freestyle was. I think they want to do R&B. They want to do other stuff, but somehow Sabatello and Fever, got this sound together, and it just took off.
I'm sorry to cut you off. Who was the first freestyle album ever made?
Ooh. You know what? Let me put that up on the screen. What was okay, it would be nice if I could see the first freestyle music.
They talk nonsense, somebody said.
Made.
Top fan, George McKay. They talk nonsense.
Okay, let's see. Hold on a sec.
Freestyle Island.
All right, there we go. Did I write it right? Did I do it? What was the first freestyle music made? Yeah. Okay. I think I did it right. Was that the right question?
Yep.
I can't see with my glasses on, off. So I don't know whether I typed it correctly. But let's see who knows the answer to this. And while we are waiting for the answer, I just want to say thank you to everybody that is tuned in right now to Real Talk with Karen Stacy. We are live on MiamiMikeRadio.com. We are live on all social media. And with me tonight is Sergio, Freestyle Sergio, and we have Master J in the building. So we are going back a little bit. Freestyle. Ricardo said Lisa. Lisa,
No.
my girl.
No, it wasn't Lisa.
Okay. All right. Let's see who else. We're waiting. Let's see the other ones. Okay. We have no, let the music play, Shannon.
Nope.
Oh boy. Okay. Freeze Lou? Is that what that says? What does that say? Freeze Lou? What does that mean?
No, Freeze Lou. No, I don't even know what that means.
Okay. I didn't know if that was part of, they're talking to each other on here too. So I don't know what they're saying.
I don't know.
All right. Who knows the answer to this? Where are my freestyle freaks? Yeah, somebody else said Shannon again. No.
Oh, it wasn't Shannon.
African.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, sure.
African Bombada Planet Rock.
No. They came way after that.
Bird's Cage.
Let the music play by Shannon. No, not Shannon. Nope.
All right, you ready?
Oh, it's a stumper. What does that say? Freeze. IOU.
No.
Oh shit. What about? Was it? It wasn't like Franz Jolie or something.
No.
I don't know. I would have no idea. I don't even know when I was born.
Are you ready?
All right, go hit it.
Niobe was the first freestyle person that did the first freestyle song, and she made "Please Don't Go." That was the first freestyle song.
Yeah, Please Don't Go.
Wow. I did not know that.
So
wow.
That's when Sal Patel made the movie Crush Groove, he had her in there. She performed it in Crush Groove.
Wow.
Yeah. So
see that? We just educated people.
Yep.
Yeah. Bird's Cage.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was in
Devil's Nest. Devil's Nest.
It was in the Devil's Nest in Sal's Club.
Tremont Avenue. I was there.
Yep. Sal's Club.
Yep. And when I met Sal years later, I always tell the story. I cut Sal's hair. That was how I met him. And then we went back to all of that because I have a lot of friends that are freestyle artists and everything. And, I never realized that he was the Devil's Nest. I think I was like 15 when I used to hang out at the Devil's Nest. So that would make it 1985.
Mm-hmm.
That sound about right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's so funny how people seem to like, so we were all, so you were there. We were probably both there at the same exact time.
Oh yeah. No, we probably ran into each other several times, but we never really, knew each other. So now we know each other. So we'll see each other around, I guess.
No, but I'm just saying, how crazy that was. Cause now you're not talking. So 85, I mean, hello.
No. Yeah, definitely.
It's been many years. So I'm just saying it's so interesting to me. Even now when I meet people and we were in the same places, like how is that possible? And you know what? People were I know the way I was raised, I stayed to myself very much so in the sense that I wasn't friendly like that. I was a Bronx girl. So I was like a bitch. I don't know you. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me.
Yeah,
so now
you had the gold earrings in here? You had those little gold earrings?
No, I never, I wasn't a Guidette at all. I was like a rock and roll girl. I had flat hair, ripped jeans, motorcycle boots. No, that wasn't my thing. But I was never friendly then. So just the circles like now, I mean, when I was going out, when I was in my 20s, you would see the same people, because everybody went, right? So it was Coco's, right, on the island. Mm-hmm. There was Dallinger's or Club G, whatever. It was
Monday night Coco's, Tuesday night It was
Metro 700.
That's right.
Metro
Wednesday
700,
night was
yeah.
Camouflage. Thursday night, Friday night was Metro. No, Thursday, Zachary's Dallingers on Saturday. Blue
Yep.
Club, LIE on Sunday. We went out every night. Every night.
Yes. I mean, there was some, but the funny thing was, and also it was all over. So there were other things going on. And the funny thing is, like, I didn't live in Long Island, but we used to go out over there. And then there was places they opened in Queens too, that we went to, like, what was it? Emerald City? Oz was in a Queens.
Oz, the Focus was before that. They had trouble and Oz, yeah. That didn't do so well though.
All right, what happened? Master J is wrong on this one. Why did Freestyle never take over Europe, Master? Why? Okay, so Georgie said, why did Freestyle never take off?
Who is this guy, George, man? Come on, George. You got a big mouth, dude. Who are you? You're not an artist, so shut the fuck up, bro.
Bro, he's being...
I see him making comments on there. I don't like negative attention. I don't like that.
There's nothing negative. He was asking a question.
He's saying that I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm in this business 28 fucking years.
Who said you didn't know what you were talking about?
Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, who said you didn't know what you were talking about?
Fucking loser, bro.
What are you talking about?
I'm his comments, man. I don't need that bullshit.
Oh,
These people not in the business. I get pissed off. That's one thing. I don't need that bullshit.
Okay, so what we were saying that Master J was wrong, not you. So shut up, you. Duran, I don't know.
Face to face with me. I'll show you who's fucking boss.
Oh my God. Simmer down, you.
Fuck, I'll come to London. I'll be there.
Duran said, Naomi, please don't go next
London, I'm talking now.
And then
fucking loser.
Hey.
Hold on. What he said? Go ahead.
Duran said that, not me. Yes, Georgie, I know. And we were just talking. Stop getting out of hand, you. I'm good. You said I dominated you before. Wait, you're gonna get a fucking ass beaten. Shush up, you. Yeah, look, he smiles. If you like that, right? Let me see. I don't know what, I think they were thinking that you, I think they're saying it was Shannon.
That's Shannon. Trust me, look it up. Believe me.
I think that's what he was trying to. Well, then, okay. So he said that Planet Rock came out in 1982.
No, I never say 82. I said they came out way before that.
No. You said about the first one, right?
What was the first freestyle song ever recorded? The first freestyle song recorded was Niobe, Please Don't Go. That's how it all started.
Okay. All right, there we go. That's it. I mean, look, we got Google now. It's your best friend. So if you disagree, go ahead and check it out. That's it. You know, it's easy enough. There's no reason for everybody to get in a huffy puffy here.
No.
What's up with you? All right, Sergio, let's get back to you ladies. That seems to work for you. All right.
It's controversy, man.
Let me ask you a question. So now your first record was, how old were you, Serge?
Oh God, 17 years old, living the freezer up in Rochester, Philly. Work with Sergio Cruz and very young. I mean, you gotta, a lot of kids don't know what they're doing their whole lives. I was 17. I said, let me do a freestyle. That didn't really take off. And then in 91, in Out of Love, then I worked with other people and kept going and going. And, it just took off. Once I got on the radio, it's different, changed everything.
I know, right? The radio. That's
Jenny Costa, Jenny Costa worked for me. She worked for MX Records. So back in the day when Paco was on the radio, she actually worked for my record company. She used to drive me around and do shows. And so that's how I got on the radio, was politics. And Frankie Ainello and Sue O'Neill, Deborah Raff. That was the era. I didn't get full rotation, 6 months, but I got on the radio. It was fun. It was great.
Yeah, we forgot about that, right? Because now the radio is almost like obsolete, right? Okay, hold on a second. Listen, you were yelling at Georgie, and Georgie keeps commenting on here that wasn't him. So you do owe him an apology. Sorry, because he did not say that. So Georgie, we apologize. He misunderstood. Sometimes while you're doing a show and you're reading the comments, it goes kind of fast, and he jumped the gun.
Me and Master J don't say anything unless we have facts behind it. We've been in this business 30 years. So we're not going to make stuff up,
So Richie said Planet Rock was classified as a rap song. Let the music
classified
as disco.
Yeah, he did.
Which one? Well, I'm sorry to hear you. What?
Well, you can't hear me because he's still fucking
He
running.
could be right. He could be right. It could have
No,
been.
Granny Rock was a whole different level.
Yeah.
They said it was classified as a rap song.
Yes.
And then
worked with rappers. He did. Yeah. That's how Salvatore started. He actually started with rappers.
Yeah, and then Let the Music Play was classified as disco.
Disco,
yes. Shannon's disco.
Yes. So that don't even have nothing to do with freestyle.
Yeah, Judy Torres and Naomi was the ones started.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm just, again.
No, I understand what
just reading the comments, Sergio. Don't start fucking, don't start, all right? I'll jump through the screen.
I'm good.
Behave yourself. Let me see your arms again.
What'd you say?
Let me see your arms again. Come on. Come on. Yeah, baby. All right. Stick to that and stop.
Guys are going to hate me now. See,
stop being a tough guy, all right?
I'm not a tough guy. I'm not a tough guy.
All right. Georgie, we love you, baby. We appreciate you and we love you. And he just, he didn't read properly. So just, he apologized. It's all good. We're all friends. We're all friends. We all love each other. And obviously Sergio's always right.
No, I'm not. You're making me enemies. You're saying,
Sergio, I did not make you enemies. You made yourself an enemy and I'm trying to make friends.
I am.
All right. Well, behave yourself before I spank you.
Hey, listen, you want drama? Put Frankie Cutlass on. That's a drama.
Yeah, but here's the problem. I'm the boss.
Yeah, I know.
So how do we make that happen? I'm the boss.
No, well, I'll send you a strap on.
Oh, and how do you know I don't have one?
You probably do. So I'm going there now.
I mean, I don't know. Now you're playing nice, so I guess so.
Oh, you like to be on top. Okay, got it.
Oh, here we go.
Uh-oh.
It depends. If you're putting the strap on, you on top, behind. I mean, it depends, right?
They can't look at me. This guy's gonna hate me with this talk.
Yeah, it's all good.
They probably have a crush on you, and they're gonna kill me.
Okay, so here, look. So, anyway, if Sergio has new music, I'll play it on my show. I really do admire you. See?
Thank you so much. So sweet. Thank you.
Yeah. Now, after you wanted to fucking kick his ass. Son of a bitch.
Not true.
Oh, let's see. Danielle, I can't. This is so boring. As the updates of COVID on daily requested over and over again. Good night. Thank you so much, Danielle, for sharing that. Oh my God, Sergio, you bored Danielle. Could you imagine?
Which Daniela? She said
maybe you need to show your arms again. You know what? You know what's so funny is that I'm really not quite sure why anybody feels the need to, verbalize that. If you're bored, change the channel. When you're watching TV and you don't like a show, do you tell CBS that their show is boring? No, you change the channel because you prefer a different show. That's what the world is all about, right?
Yep, exactly.
So, listen, it's all good. Like I said, I think it's all, we can all agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And if the world was more filled with people like that, I think we'd have a little bit of a better situation on our hands. But everybody wants to, like you, get fucking hot-headed right away.
No, it's done. You keep talking about it. It's over. She likes that. Was that turning you on or something?
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, now that that's over and done with. So now you said that you used to have a gym. So are you heavily, you work out every day? What's your deal?
With the COVID, I try to keep my immune system strong. Yeah. Well, people are bored. What do you want to talk about? I don't know. Talk about my arms.
I don't know. It works for me. I don't know that people are bored.
You guys are going to hate me on this. I'm telling you, guys are going to hate me. They have pressures on you. They're going to hate me.
The pressure's on me. The pressure's always on me. Hello.
I bet you guys, you have a lot of fans out there. Guys definitely watch you, and you have a lot of fans. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I hope so. I mean, do you know who I am? I'm Karen Stacy. I have my own talk show.
Stacy. I don't know why people are bored. It's not boring. I don't think it's boring at all.
I certainly have haters, so
you're gonna have. I have here. It doesn't make
Master J said. I guess
haters make you famous.
I need that shirt.
Which one?
Haters make me famous.
Haters make you famous.
Yeah.
And it's true. Those are the funny thing is that those people that bust your balls on the streams and all that stuff, those would be the first people waiting online to see you at an event. You know that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which is so funny. You know, and that's why, like, you know what? I try to love everybody. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. You just don't got to be rude and obnoxious in the process. That's my whole thing, you know? I always say you don't have to like me, but you at least got to respect me.
Exactly. 100%.
You know, I mean, I'm not disrespectful to you. Don't be disrespectful to me. That's how I look at it. You know, so anyway, Master J,
Yes.
anything you want to add to this, since apparently we're boring everybody?
No, I think it's going good. I think we're educating our people. And,
Since I did controversy, I got more comments.
Robin?
Once you start controversial, you get more comments.
Yeah, no, that's how it is all the time. When people, when you're debating about something, people don't like it, and they make the stupid comments.
Yeah, well, or people get hot-headed and run their mouths. I mean, you know, it depends on how you look at it.
Yeah, like, you know, if you don't, like you said, if you don't like the show, change the channel.
Yeah, you know what? It's super easy to do it, and it's all good. You know that when you put yourself out there in the public, you're gonna have people that are gonna be behind you, and then there are gonna be people that are gonna, you know, not be behind you. So, I mean, you know that better than anybody.
Yeah, when I came back to freestyle in 2013, I had a lot of haters. Yeah, they didn't like me coming back. There was definitely a lot of jealousy going on.
So why wouldn't they? So who didn't like you coming back? Get the fans, or
no? A lot of these people, like, they're not freestyle artists; they're just freestyle fans. They can talk their mouth, you know, and just criticize what we do. You know, it's like the paparazzi of, like, reporting. You know, like you know, the people that make the records, the DJs, those are people, promoters, those are people in the business. Then you have these people that just like to talk about, you know, gossip, and they're nobodies. You know.
Well, that's unfortunately, you know, everybody's got opinions, right? And some people.
A lot of them, you know, in the beginning when I first got in the music business, people criticizing what songs I was singing and, you know, what I was doing, you know. And a lot of these artists, George Lamont, are doing all cover. He's doing all cover. He does 3 covers in his song. I don't know what happened. People want to hear a cover, you know. I went to a bar a month ago, and the cover band does better than the freestyle artist show. These people responding, going crazy over a cover band more than a freestyle artist show. I'm not kidding. So,
you know, and again, I guess it just also depends on what the
You know why? Because freestyle artists come in in the mic, and they go home. These guys hang out, they go to the bar. That's what I try to do when I do a show. I hang out, I go in the audience. I don't act like I'm hot shit, you know. I'm just a regular guy, and that's it.
Flirting with all the girls.
No, stop with that. The only girl that's flirting with me is you.
I see. And obviously, you know, like, I'm making you nervous here. I see that.
You're the only one.
It's only me. I know. Look at all the trouble I cause. It's just unbelievable. I can't with you. You're too much.
It's just a trip, though. Hopefully, we'll get a good response from this. I mean, Who do you have on next week? Anybody interesting?
Yes, I have, I don't have all the stats on this, but I have Angelo. He also does, Angelo McKeely. He does a freestyle show on Sundays, I believe. So he's coming on next week. So yeah, you know, listen, I can't complain. You know, people have really become very interested in the show, and you know, we're getting more people that want to come on the show, and I greatly appreciate it. It's been tough with COVID because you know, now we do this video thing, which is still weird. Like, we would be having so much more fun if you know, you guys are sitting next to each other.
You could be feeling my arms up. It'd be nice.
I could be like pretending that I was like falling, and you know, like, oh, Sergio, you know, and then, you know, I would be feeling your arms up and everything. But you know, I mean, how lucky would I be? Like, I would have 2 guys, you know, next to me. Of course, you'd have to be on one side and he's got to be on the other, because why else wouldn't I have it that way? So, you know, you miss these things by not, you know, being able to be around, you know, people. So you feed off of other people's energy. Although you can feed off of the energy during the video, it's different. You know, if we were in the same room together, you know, when you just, you know, started acting like that, I would have jumped on top of you and shut you up, you know? So you have more flexibility and more, you know, interaction when you're physically with somebody. Like Master J should have just gone like this and, you know, but no, so I'm just saying, like, it's very different. So it's been really a little bit of a strain doing this show for a year now without really having any like sit down next to me guests. I mean, I've had a few. Actually, when Brenda came on, she came here. So we were together because, you know, she hadn't been out, I hadn't been out. So we were, you know, we felt a little bit comfortable, but I didn't really have, you know, we haven't really had a lot of like guests because, you know, we got this pandemic thing going on and, you know, you can't be 6 feet away. You can't talk with a mask on. Yeah. So it's very, you know, challenging, you know, to keep it all. Yes. My C-Bank, she was, Brenda C-Bank. She was awesome. Yeah. We were singing. She was singing on the show. It was awesome. We had a lot of fun that night.
Yeah, I saw that. I heard that was good. Yeah, she fought cancer, right? Is that the one that fought cancer?
Yeah, that's Brenda. Yeah,
yeah, it's hard. Is it C-Bank?
C-Bank.
Yeah, Brenda. Yeah, and you know what? She was very forthcoming and transparent, which I really, you know, I was so grateful for that because she feels that she wanted to spread the word so that, you know, she might save someone else's life. So you can't go wrong with that.
There's another one that died in fever a long time ago. Remember cancer?
What?
There's a few people that died from back in the day, artists, you know, in the 80s. I know some people fought cancer and they didn't make it.
Yeah. Of course. That the odds are usually stacked against you.
Thank God you made it. You know,
yeah. But she had both of her breasts removed. That was what she was. That's what she was talking about. And she was telling people that if you have the gene, that you're better off doing the double mastectomy so that you don't have the chance of it coming back. So that was kind of what she was trying to, you know, spread so that everybody, you know, kind of to educate people a little bit, which, you know, I think it's important to educate people on things because people don't always get good information.
Yeah.
Tony, I love you too, baby. I see you there. Oh, good night, Eunice. Good night, Sam.
That's your fans, man. Eunice, who else? Carmela, Lisa, who was on it?
Yeah, everybody's on here. We got a bunch of people on here.
Hold on. Let me see. Hold on, quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Do some shout outs. Make nice to everybody now.
No, George is there. Sergio's there's Carmela's on it. Tony.
We got Jody, my Italian king, cannoli king in the building.
Sabatello's on. Okay.
Who's on? Sal?
No, I'm joking.
Oh, well, I mean, he could be. I mean, it's not like he, you know, that him and I aren't friends. Yeah. All good.
He's a trip. The camera's a trip.
Okay, fact check. First record is Please Don't Go. The first hit was Let the Music Play.
Carmela mentioned me.
The first song made. I didn't say the first hit. Please Don't Go was the first hit. The song made.
She's like,
all right. Hey. Boy, this is who knew this was going to be the controversial part of it?
See.
Told you.
Holy cow.
I didn't say the first hit. So,
you know, you sound like my son, right? My son goes, Ma, I don't know how I did on my math test. He says, you know, those word problems, you know, they purposely confuse you. I go, hello, that's why they do that. You know, it was so funny. He's like, Ma, but the way they word it, they confuse you. I'm like, yeah, that's the whole point.
Exactly.
Carmela's like, be nice. I am nice.
You can't make it easy, right?
Nah, not too. You can't make it too easy.
Can't make it easy. It's fun to stump people sometimes, right?
Yeah, I'm just making it for drama. That's all it is.
But it's pretty easy anyway. It's pretty explanatory. I said song made. I didn't say first hit. So.
Read your last fact check again. Okay, hold on. You guys, I can't see. And all right, hold on a second. Hold on. She said to read it again. I might have screwed up what I wrote. I don't know. I can't see nothing. Hold on a second. Let's go back while I want to make everybody happy tonight.
Really close. She's like this. She's like, hi, Olivia.
I know, right? Can you guys could see up my freaking nose right now, right? I
got a
can't.
bigger nose than you.
I can't see. What are you trying to say? I got a big nose. I don't have a big
No,
nose.
I have a bigger nose.
Hold on. I'm trying to find it, Mama. I know you wrote it and I saw it and now I don't see it. God damn it.
People make comments.
All right. I lost it. Can you write it again for me, babe? Because I can't find it now. Okay, yeah, Tony loves TKA. So he's talking about TKA. All right, let her please type it again for me, Rosie, because I can't find it up there. I'm sorry. Copy paste. I don't know. Bear with me. You guys wore me out.
You hear it?
You wore me out. You Sergio, you don't behave. You don't play nice in the sandbox.
Oh, come on. I can let that go. That was done. It's over with already.
All right.
I apologize to George. I just wrote it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It's all good. But then there were other people on the feed that didn't understand what was going on and they got pissed off too. So everybody got their panties in a bunch right now.
That's it. I'm never coming on your show again. I'm banned. It's over.
Jesus.
Okay. It's all good.
We listen, simmer down. We had fun. It's all good. I just want to
sound like you.
It's all about fun, being happy, having fun.
That's it. We're having fun. And you know what? If we can't all agree to disagree, then we're going against what I stand for in the first place.
Yes.
It's all good. You know,
the comments went up. When I did that, the comments went up. 289 comments.
All right. But where did my
There's
other
no way we got 14 people on here. There's no way. That's a wrong number, right?
Right.
Am I right or wrong? There's got to be more people on there.
So tell you the truth, well, I mean, I'm on a couple of different platforms right now, so it's hard to tell.
It's spread out.
But but the Facebook numbers have not been accurate these days because I have the same amount of people on my shows all the time, and usually they stay with me the entire show. And then when I get off, it's like the number of views do not match. Like I used to get off my show and I had, let's say, 30 people in the room.
How long is the show? 2 hours the show?
This show can be 2 hours, yes. So I have the people on the show and then we go off and it's like 300 views when I used to go off and it was like 1,000 something views. Yeah. So the numbers are really askew on Facebook. Do you agree with me, John?
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
And thirsty. Let me get my drink. Hold on.
And some people's numbers are like go through the roof, and it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. All right. I don't know. I guess I lost Rosie. She's not posting it again. I'm sorry. I didn't read the comments again. I couldn't find it. It happens. Well, you know what? Tuesdays are long days for me though, because I do 2 shows on Tuesday. It's 2 for Tuesday. So, like by the time I'm done with this show, I'm like exhausted. On Wednesdays, I feel like I'm hungover from, like putting it all out there. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Mama. You wrote it again. Okay, Rosina said, first record, please don't go. And first hit, wait a minute. And the first hit was please don't go.
Yeah, you were right.
Yeah, so.
Okay, see, she fact checked. Check yourself because we didn't wreck ourselves.
See?
Thank you, Rosie, my love. And
thank you, Rosie.
For posting. Appreciate it. I have a question for Sergio. Who produced your song In and Out of Love?
James Maslin, but that was the first record he did for me. James Maslin was a guy from my childhood. I knew him since I was 16 years old. He worked for Salvatello. He was working for an artist called Giovanni. He was the road manager for CoverGirls. And after that, he did In and Out of Love. And then I redid it with Adam Morano in '96. But people like the old version better than the new version. It's a low budget, the first record. And then it was redone again. Yeah, it was. He was a friend of mine. He was worked for Salvatello.
Okay, cool. So there's a question that was posted. What's everyone's favorite freestyle song? So let's start with Master J. What is your favorite freestyle song?
Well, I have a lot of them.
I know. Well, top 3, let's call it.
I always like the EXO song. Why did you do what you did to me?
Oh, I like that song too.
That yeah. Why did you do it? It's called. I always liked EXO song, and of course I like Sergio's song too.
No, he just
In and Out of Love. No, I do.
You
No,
gotta.
no. When I used to hear that song all the time, I used to hear In and Out of Love all the time, and then when finally we met, I mean, it was like, it was like we clicked right away. You know, we clicked right away, and it was just like we've been working together ever since. But I heard Sergio's song over and over too. But the one that I mean, freestyle was what is. All the songs are basically almost similar to each other. In the way of it's all freestyle songs are based on romance and relationships. So, but other beats and DJing freestyle songs and DJing other kind of songs like I would say freestyle reggaeton and bachata and stuff like that are easy to mix in because they have similar beats. But you ever try to go to a club and mix a rock songs? You're not gonna be able to do it. I mean, unless you're really really good DJ, and also a lot of DJs now and a lot of people, and I do it too. You use sound effects to blend in the other songs. But a lot of freestyle songs are made out of romances and breakups and stuff like that. So, and the beats are mostly all similar to each other.
Sergio, is your favorite freestyle song yours? Like, what's your favorite freestyle song?
Oh, that's a tough one. It's a tough one. Oni says hello. Oni, hello. How you doing, Oni? I don't know. That's a tough one. I have to think about it. I like "Summertime" by what's her name?
Lulu Nocera.
Yeah, I like that song actually because I used to drive, and I also like "Hungry for Your Love" by Hanson. It's my friend of mine. He's real good. I never thought I'd be friends with him, but I'm friends with him.
Yeah,
I used to listen to "Hungry for Your Love," and I used to listen, but and "Summertime." Those are my two favorite songs, I would say. Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
But I'm friends with them both, so.
We got a lot of good songs out. I mean,
yeah, I love that. "Hungry for Your Love."
Hungry. I know that's great.
They made it into R&B,
Yeah.
What's the
It
other
was on BLS.
Just like the wind. Just like the wind. That's good. But Peter Fontaine. Then you got Sebastian.
I like.
I went to school with him.
I like. When is that leave
love?
When is that leave love? When is that we love enough leave love? That's George Lamont song. I like that.
That's George Lamont. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one too.
You got Sebastian.
Clear
Touch. Surrender. You got then you got of course Coro. To have a favorite freestyle song
it's tough.
Tough. It's exactly tough, and you have one that you'll listen to over and over. But when freestyle comes on, you always listen to it, no matter what. You can listen to that song 100 times. It feels like the first time you heard it.
That's true, but I have to say that no disrespect to any of the freestyle people, but like I said, "Dancing on the Fire," that song, no matter where I am, no matter what's going on, that song comes out and that song gets played and I'm boom on the dance floor. That's like the one that gets me.
Yeah.
I mean, I love them all too, like you said, but that song in particular, I mean, just her voice and just the beat, I love it. Oh, Diamond Girl, Rita said. Yeah. Diamond Girl. I mean, it's terrible. There were just so many. I mean, Running, that was Information Society. That was one of my songs that I loved.
And also, the other one is a good friend of mine, Lydia Lee Love.
Yeah, how's that go?
She's good.
That was that.
Lydia Lee Love. That's Don't Take Your Love Away from Me.
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
great song.
I had her in a show back in.
She could sing. Yeah.
May 21st, back in a couple. I want to say like 7 years ago. She hit the notes exactly like she hits the notes. She never. I'm telling you, this girl still has it to this day. I mean, she's a sweetheart and everything. And her song makes everybody want to get up and dance. Also,
absolutely. Well, you know what? And that's what's so great about music is, I think that, I have to give props to all the DJs that have been doing the lives and, playing the music and stuff, even with this craziness on Facebook where you can't do this, you can't do that, people going on Twitch, people going on Mixcloud and all that. Music is definitely therapy. And it totally helps us get through. I can't work out without music on. It totally helps you get through everything. So big shout out to all the artists and all of the DJs that are playing that music, because without that,
DJ service the pools, DJs.
We got nothing.
Exactly.
So yeah, a lot of people are actually saying that, they're looking forward to the new stuff, coming out now. So the new freestyle songs coming out. So I think it's exciting. I think that hearing new music does make your heart pound a little bit. I understand what you mean, Sergio, how when your fans come, they want to hear what they know you for. But the new songs have an energy.
What? I said that I agree with you, but yeah, I got some new stuff coming out. We're gonna do it. Definitely do it. I hope you I can't let Noel down. He wrote the lyrics, so I can't let him down.
Good.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Well, I think it's exciting. I know I'm excited to hear all these new releases, to see all these artists, showing and singing and everything. And I guess everybody's doing it via Zoom and everything else because, you're not really doing shows, although there are shows happening in Florida and Texas and all these other places, just not here, in New York.
Yeah, no. They're doing it all over. There's even even the way you're doing it now, you could just do your vocals and just send it in, and they can blend it in. You don't even have to go to the studio.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
A lot of people sending their parts in. They send them the songs they just sing the songs and they blend it into the music.
Tearing up my heart. That sounds like freestyle. That song.
Yeah, it sings. So
it's like almost freestyle. That song by NSYNC, "Tearing Up My Heart," sounds so much freestyle. Tearing up my heart when I'm with you. When we're apart, I feel it too. It's just like almost the same kind of beats.
Yeah,
no matter how I try. It's the same kind of beats.
So do you do that when you're out on a date? Do you just break out into song?
I go, quit playing games with my heart. My heart. My heart. Yeah.
And then the panties come off and it's all over.
Well, yeah, kind of, I guess. I don't know.
There we go. Real talk.
No, I don't know. It depends. The last show I did at Savoy, I went to the girls' bathroom by accident, and I got stuck in the girls' bathroom for about a half an hour. I didn't know I was in the girls' bathroom. So I got stuck in the room, and the guy goes, one of the bouncers goes, "Sergio, over there." So I went in. It was quiet. Nobody. I went in and stuff, sitting on the toilet. All of a sudden, I heard women coming into the bathroom. There was about 50 women in the bathroom. I could not leave. I stood there for 20 minutes waiting for them to leave. As soon as I got out, girls were like, "Ah!" I'm surprised I didn't get arrested that night. I had no clue. He sent me to the girls' bathroom. Let me tell you, you women are so much cleaner than men.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I know. The men's bathroom, don't worry. I've been in many men's bathrooms because women take too long to pee.
You guys just sit there and do your thing. Gross.
Yeah, you guys definitely are gross, I gotta say. And I'm raising a son, so I see. And if the mothers don't teach you to keep it clean,
come say hello. We got Master J's wife is gonna come on. I want to say hello. Come over here, sit down.
Aww.
Say hello.
We got a big happy family.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi. How are you?
Good. How's everything?
Do you have a name?
Denise.
Hi, Denise. I'm Karen. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for joining us and letting us have your husband for a little bit.
That's okay.
Aw. He only had nice things to say about you, actually.
Oh.
Yes, always do.
Thank you.
Well, no, we were talking a little bit about what it was like being in the business and trying and having a relationship, and how difficult it can truly be, to do that. Right. And so, we know Sergio does such a great job at it. He's in and out.
He's a really good example.
There you go. Very well said, Denise. Very well said. Exactly. But we were just talking about that, and your husband was saying that you're very supportive, with everything that he does, which, a lot of times people in the business, I mean, I had people like I would do events. And so I take pictures with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So I took pictures with, I take pictures with guys. I mean, they're not like their hand isn't up my dress, like we taking pictures together. And, I had some guy like, oh, what you're with him. And I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
No, he's part of the band. I did the gig with them. We took a
Yeah.
picture, and it's like, oh, that doesn't look right. I'm like, people don't know who you're with or whatever. And I'm like, but whose business is it anyway?
Yeah. Yeah. It's all part of the business. That's all it is.
That's it.
Right. As long as people are respectful,
Yeah.
that's the whole,
that's for sure. Yes.
that's the whole thing. And,
Yeah.
Sometimes my husband used to tell me that he used to get hit on more when he had his wedding band on than off.
Yeah, well, that's true too.
When I was married.
Oh, you?
Yeah.
Okay, Sergio, say something over there.
I heard him. Yeah. All right, Serge, we got you. Maybe you should put your ring back on so you could get lucky.
Master J's wife is very good friends with Sal Vitello. That's how they met.
Yeah, I know Sal a long time.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, he is. He really is.
He's been in the business a long
time. Yep, a long time. I know.
He paid his dues for sure.
Yeah. Well, he's the one that started it all.
Yeah.
God bless him.
Yeah. And still doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And gets up on the stage and jumps around like a crazy person.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you originally from New York?
You think? Yes, I'm a New Yorker.
Are you from Brooklyn or the Bronx?
The Bronx.
Oh, where?
I grew up in like the Morris Park area.
Oh, okay. I'm from Co-op City.
Oh, okay. Not far.
No, not far at all.
Actually, I was closer to Co-op City because
Yes.
I was more in. I wasn't Morris Park. I was more Pelham Parkway, but nobody knows that. So that's why I said that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's funny. See, we were just talking earlier. We talked about the Devil's Nest, and we were talking about how, like, I was there, they were there, like, we were all in the same places at the same time, and yet now, oh God, 30 something years later, we're like back, and you wonder, like, so were we standing next to each other like 30 years ago in the Devil's Nest?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You
Never know.
It's probably more probable than not.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, I really didn't think that I'd be crossing Sal's path like I have, let's just say. So,
Yep. Big shout out to Sal. We love you, Sal.
Yep.
Yeah. So you do this every Tuesday night?
Every Tuesday we do Real Talk. Every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. And then I do another talk show every morning called Coffee Talk. Okay. And that's 11 a.m. Monday through Friday. And I started that show about a year ago when the quarantine began.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
And so we're kind of, we're doing like Alone Together.
Okay.
So we have coffee together every morning and we talk about like everything and nothing. I figured if Seinfeld could do a show about nothing, so can I.
Why not? That's true.
And it's worked. We really have fun in the mornings. If you're ever awake and want to tune in at 11 o'clock, you can join us for coffee. I think
I'll be at work. I'll be at work.
All right. Well, if you could sneak in.
I know, right?
We do. We have fun.
Oh, that's good.
Well, hopefully Master J could tune in one of these days too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll work. I'll put it on. I'll check it out.
You could have some coffee with us too. We're open. Yeah. Everybody's good with coffee. Sergio's not allowed to have any coffee.
Yeah, I know.
No, stay there.
I'm going upstairs.
Karen,
nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you. And everybody watching is saying hello to you, Denise.
Thank you. Thank you. Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too. Thanks for letting us steal your hubby for a little bit.
Okay. All right. Nice to meet you.
Good night.
Okay. Bye, babe.
Aw.
Go ahead, sir.
That's how you know that's a good marriage. Most people don't get up and kiss one another, but when they walk away.
Funny, one of the guys like, did Sergio go to the bathroom? I'm like, no.
He's hilarious.
I think they want to see her better than mine. She has a beautiful face, right?
She's beautiful indeed.
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
Master J did good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart. Yeah.
She does seem like a sweetheart.
She came to all. She comes to our shows. You know, she supports them and stuff. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, but see, that's so important. That's why, like, people don't understand how important it is to support. You know, you definitely, you know, that's your people.
Yeah.
You're very lucky.
Yeah,
it's true.
All right. Well, here's my deal. I'm done.
Yeah, we're done.
I'm done. Sergio wore me out. I'm done. No, I want to say
about all your guests. I'm pretty sure.
What happened?
You said that about all your guests. They wore you out.
No, you're probably the first one. No. I just want to. I want to say.
Vinny Dice. Remember Vinny Dice? Like, what are you doing, Sergio? What are you doing? He's like that. Vinny Dice. Yeah. Goes, what are you doing, Serge? What are you doing? You can't even make him nervous. Remember that?
Yeah.
You're talking about getting on my knees or something?
Oh yeah, that's right. Because we were sitting down and you were standing up, and I said, "Get on your knees." That's right.
I said, "Yeah, I need a breath mint before I get on my knees."
I forgot about that. Yeah. I like men on their knees. I forgot about that.
Men or just in particular, like
men.
Oh, men.
Oh boy. Anyway,
all right, we're getting dirty here. Last 5 minutes, we're not good.
Anyway. I just want to say thank you to everybody that tuned in tonight. I know we have a lot of freestyle freaks in the audience, so thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I appreciate the knowledge that Master J shared with us.
Yeah, he's a pioneer in the business.
Absolutely, and I appreciate you, Mr. Sergio, and your talents. So, I think we had fun with the exception of a couple of blips in the night here. I think we did pretty good.
Yeah.
I had fun. I'm going to go shoot myself, but no, it's all good.
It's fun.
Next time I'll have a drink.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to go pump my arms up a little bit more.
There you go. Send me a selfie, baby. No, thank you guys. I really do appreciate
thank you.
Coming on tonight, having some fun with us on a Tuesday night. I realize that there are a lot of other shows on social media and TV and everywhere else that people could be tuned into, and they chose to tune in and spend the night with us. So I greatly appreciate that. And
thanks everybody.
Thank everybody for listening. Thank you to everybody that shared, because sharing is caring. And hopefully you guys can jump on one day to coffee talk and have coffee with us in the morning.
You said I don't need coffee. I can't drink coffee.
Yeah, you can have water.
No water. Yes, definitely.
But I do like a caramel iced coffee from Dunkin' Donuts.
Okay, that's not real coffee, but okay.
I don't drink Starbucks. I don't know. People like Starbucks. I don't know.
Yeah. I love Starbucks.
I'm a Dunkin' Donuts guy.
All right. Well,
What do you guys think? Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks?
Oh God. Forget about it. We'll be here all day.
I know. I'm teasing. All right. Good.
It is funny though. That is like the difference between people, right? Yeah. Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks. It's like Coke and Pepsi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing.
It's funny.
No, but the
I mean the
analysis of it.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks.
Yeah, it's true.
Sprite or Pepsi or Coke.
It's true.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? But the funny thing is that it's the same thing but different, and everybody has.
Are you kosher or not kosher?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, again, thank you guys so much for tonight. Thank you for joining us. Much love, and hopefully we'll go out one night, and hopefully there'll be like an event in Long Island, and we can all get together over there.
Yes, definitely.
So stay in touch, boys.
You too, likewise. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Night.
Bye. All right, let me see how I exit. Okay, let's see. Kick from studio. Kick guest. There we go. I kicked him off. No, I'm only kidding. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Real Talk with Karen Stacy live on MiamiMikeRadio.com and live on all our social media. So do me a favor, if you're new to the show, hit those buttons, the like buttons, the follow buttons, turn on your notifications. For those of you that follow the show regularly, if you grant, like I send out a reminder, if you can click on that, it's StreamYard.com/Facebook, and you grant them permission, we can see your comments and your name as well. So again, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm sorry that I didn't get to everybody's comments. When I do Real Talk, it is much more difficult for me to get to the comments. So I do apologize. Each and every one of you mean so much to me. So I do apologize. I know my girls, Lisa and Carmela, have been very, very busy trying to say hello and welcome everybody in and share the video. So thank you to my girls, Lisa and Carmela. I love you both. And thank you to everybody that tuned in, shared the video, et cetera, et cetera. So I will see you guys tomorrow at 11 a.m. for Coffee Talk with Karen. I love you all. Mwah. Good night. Happy Tuesday.